Hello, so Manisha here, the Adventurous Mummy, and there's never a perfect moment for anything. So I don't ever claim to be perfect. I'm normally someone who just jumps right in. So that's why my hair's not done. I'm looking like crap. It's the end of the day. But there's always an important message, and what's running through my mind is that when you make a decision to do something, it's actually the universe which conspires to make it happen. So once you commit, like, yes, I'm going to do this challenge, sometimes you might not have the money, you might not have the time, and yet everything kind of aligns for you to do this thing. And then there comes a moment where you get tested, like literally any obstacles, challenges just come flying your way. And I see this as a test. It's a test to ask you, do you really want this thing? Do you want the goal? And the key factor here is just to push through, is to still hold that thought, your end goal in your mind, and just push through it, because it's a test. So sorry about that. Yeah, so that's one of my obstacles and challenges, is when you're a mom. Kids always comes first. And they have a lot of needs, and often I get on and off the treadmill like at least 5 to 6 times. And other people don't really see, what happens in the background. But it's not as easy. It's so easy to look at your before photo and after photo, and people are like, wow, it's so easy for her. And no, it's not. It's always been a challenge, and there's always going to be obstacles and challenges, but it's about seeing each thing that comes your way and finding a solution for it. So this has happened even not last year, the year before, where I did a challenge, and I was so determined. I'm like, no, I'm going to lose these extra kgs, and I was stuck between 72 and 75 kgs for about 8 months. And I found out by plotting on that year planner, that's why the year planner is so important, that each time I would go back on my goals was around month end, when I was, or my sister was stressed, and I would have to step in. And then eventually I thought to myself, month end is every month. Does it mean I'm going to set myself back every month? No. And so that's what the year planner does. It's just awareness of your own patterns and things that come up for specifically you. It's not necessarily like, are you being good, are you being bad? What came up for me this time, I was so determined. I'm like, yes, I'm going to lose this 8 kgs. And I took the kids to Gravity on Sunday, and I kicked it happen in like a split second. I just kicked the mat, didn't even think anything of it, and the pain just intensified over the last 2 days, and went to the doctor, got a broken toe. And because I know that this is a test, like what I tell myself is that, there we go, what does this mean? It means that I can be 100% on my eating plan, okay, and I can also do mind power. And so, I don't have to throw all my toys out the cot like I previously did. And so I ask you, and that's, I think, one of the main reasons why I named the group No Excuses, because we start analyzing, can something be done? Now, obviously, I can't go against what the doctor says, and obviously it's a lot of pain. And if you're experiencing ulcers, like one person is, and if you're experiencing any other symptoms, then by all means listen to your body. But there's a lot of other things that you can do in terms of your mind power, in terms of your water intake, and even if you can't do the exercise, just with regards to the eating, just be mindful and conscious, and then doing the gratitude and doing the kindness to yourself, which will make a massive difference and a shift to your journey. So I hope that helps you. Please leave a comment. Let me know where you're at. I always love to know what's happening in your mind.